You know it's a serious video when I'm wearing jeans. What's up? I'm back. You may have not missed me. As the dramatic person that I am, I didn't upload for 2 weeks, so obviously I have to make a I'm back video. And then yes, it's gonna be I'm back to Booktube. I think I've decided that I'm just gonna stick to my roots and have fun and chill the F out, because I made a dramatic video. I'm gonna change my content, and then literally did not change my content. I explored a few different types of videos and they all are just, they're just not what I want. This is not how I'm feeling. I feel like I'm just like shifting as a person, as a creative. And yeah, going back to my roots because I feel like it's just easier. I literally love reading, literally love talking about books, which is why I created this channel. So I'm gonna get back into that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna quickly explain kind of why and my mental health and how it's kind of played into the changes that have been happening in my life. Yeah. So firstly, I wanted to do more skits and stuff, but obviously if you look at my channel, I haven't done a single skit. And that's a little bit problematic. So I did kind of create a second channel. Haven't posted on it. No idea if I'm gonna post on it because I had all this motivation to do these videos and literally didn't do a single one. And I do think it's because of my just mental health, also just my physical health. Your girl needs some help. I'm gonna, if you watch my vlogs, you know I've been seeing lots of doctors. I'm trying to get on it. I'm trying to better myself. It's a process. So I'm not gonna be hard on myself. I also just feel sometimes when it comes to any community, not just the Booktube community, it's just very isolating working online. So basically I just feel like I don't have any more Booktube friends. I feel like not just because of quarantine and things like that, there's just been falling outs, and like I'm never gonna bother someone to be like, why'd you unfollow me on Twitter or things like that. I just feel like I had some friend falling outs and it's just a little sad, and it makes me less motivated to do Booktube, YouTube stuff just because, I don't know, just sad if I'm being honest. But I think I'm gonna move past that. I'm gonna keep trying to make new friends. I feel like I created the Brown Girl Book Club mostly to try and push myself to make new friends, and I mean it works. I always love the live shows, but it's definitely like I could go further. I was like this close to giving up the book club just because it's a lot of work and I feel like I'm not achieving my goal of branching out. I need to branch out and do better. But yeah, I also know that I just haven't been in a great mental space to like put myself out there to try and join people in other live shows. I constantly see booktubers chatting with each other and doing live shows together, and I just definitely feel a little left out. But that's partly my fault because I don't ask, I don't try and include myself, and yeah, so I'm gonna maybe try and do that. Stressed. And lastly, I think I tried to make that change, that big content change, because I saw growth in my channel. It's so cool that I have 5,000 subscribers. It's insane. And I think when I saw that I reached that, there was something in the back of my mind like, oh, you need more, you need more, you need to do more, that you need to try different things, you need to get monetized and sponsors and like double your audience, and all this pressure to be a full-time YouTuber, and maybe being a full-time YouTuber will bring the stability in my life, and it's all this BS. Because it's that doesn't happen overnight. That happens with a lot of hard work, and it happens when you have like an audience that believes in you and understands your content. And I feel like because I shifted my content, you guys, like a lot of you guys stopped watching, which makes sense. That is on me. That is not your fault. But I am going back to a lot of Booktube stuff. So if you're looking forward to it, I have a book haul coming up. I have still doing the weekly vlogs where I include a lot of my personal life. So you should definitely watch that, especially if you like mental health updates, which I'll get into a little later. But yeah, I have a whole playlist of all the vlogs I've been doing for this year, and hopefully they're going to start getting a little bit more positive because 2021 has been a little bit of a struggle. But yeah, I do the weekly vlogs. I have a book haul coming, an unhaul coming. I think I'm gonna do a book organization soon. I'm gonna talk a lot about books, and I'm gonna talk a lot about like webtoons. And if you don't know what webtoons is, it's web comics basically. I'm gonna talk about mangas, and I'm gonna talk about a bunch of different stuff. Writing, I really want to get more into writing this year. I have so many screenplay ideas and play ideas that I'm really wanting to get into, so I'll have dedicated videos for that. I am trying to plan to stick to my schedule of uploading Tuesdays and Fridays. So yeah, that's the goal, that's the aim of the game. I hope you guys stick around to see it. And now I'm gonna do a little mental health update because it played a really big factor in all of this, because I think obviously the wanting to grow on YouTube and become a successful yada yada comes from the stress of not feeling stable, feeling like I'm inadequate unless I achieve some unattainable goal or whatever satisfactory things. I'm always that person who's always chasing like people's approval without realizing it. Like I could talk cool and be like, oh, I don't care, but then next thing you know, I'm changing my whole channel trying to get views and not being authentically myself because I want that validation. We're stopping that. We're stopping that. So I have started to see a therapist, and it's been helpful. Like, it hasn't been life-changing. Obviously, I've only been going for about a month and a half, like 6 appointments, and I'm also talking with her about some other things like physical trauma, like being diabetic. I think has tripped me up because I've lived 21 years of my life without that, and now I'm adjusting to something that's very different that affects my life a lot. So I'm talking to her about that, but also yeah, just the insecurities of being a human, and that we all have that. And yeah, it's been a rough year for, I feel like, a lot of people, and I mean year as in like 2020 March going on to it's now 2021 March, and I feel like things are finally starting to feel like they're about to be normal, but they aren't yet. But there's that pressure to get there and be successful and hustle culture, and I just want to stomp that down. Stop it, because I don't think it's doing me any good. I really still want to focus on acting this year and booking roles. So that's why I also wanted to change my channel, because I'm like, I should have a channel that's more acting related. But then I don't do it because it's not fun. I feel like acting is fun when you work on a set and it's collaborative, but when it's just me being creative, it's very different. It's very isolating. So I'd much rather have a chill environment where I'm creating, where I'm talking about books, where I'm talking about writing, where I'm talking about drawing and art. So those things that are chill that I like to do in my personal life. So I feel like this is a very personal channel, which is also why the channel name is Jessica Nicole Dickerson. Literally authentically me. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I consider myself a booktuber, maybe I don't. I don't know. This dramatic video is all to say that yeah, I'm back to YouTube. If anyone was worried, I'm very sorry. And I will link down below. I do want to do a live stream to kind of just chat more about this stuff if you guys have any more questions. Also to kind of celebrate 5K. I kind of haven't celebrated with you guys, and it's still crazy to think that so many people supported me, and I'm really thankful. So I will link down below my Twitter. I have a poll with a question of when is the best time to do the live stream. So yeah, go check that out. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any live streams or videos of mine. And if you want more or extra content, check out my Patreon. I'll link it down below. But yeah, that's today's video. She's back. She's trying to be more positive. I'm talking to myself in the third person. I need to stop that. If things go back to normal quickly, I feel like I'm gonna be so stuck in this mindset of just in pause. It's like, what was life before this? I don't know. It's gonna be messy. Well, I hope this video gave you a little bit of sunshine, a little bit more of understanding of what the future content holds. I hope you're excited. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Fun fact about me, I actually have 3 tattoos. Ooh. Have you ever noticed? There's one that I feel like no one knows about because I got it when I was 16, and it's kind of in a place that no one would ever see it. But that's a fun fact. And if you stayed to the end of this video, leave down this emoji in the comments. Thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot.